Yeah, high school was hard. You'd fight with my mom. I'd fall asleep to the screaming. Sound machine always speaking. Left emotional scars. Now I'm 21.
5 games which you should stop playing if you want to become rich. There is a couple of different games that drag people behind and fail to achieve what they want even when they were meant to achieve them. If you ever want to make it in life and become rich, you should probably revise these 5 games and see if you are still playing any of them. They might be the ones preventing you from achieving whatever you want to achieve in life, and so let's start. Number 1. Going to bed when you shouldn't. The first game that you should stop playing if you ever want to be rich is going to bed when you shouldn't. Someone once said that when you wake up tired, it means that you have been chasing your dreams, but when you go to bed tired, it means that you have been making your dreams a reality. The time you spend sleeping clearly indicates how productive you are. The more you sleep, the less productive you are, and the less you sleep, the more productive you are. Always go to bed only when you are tired, because the main aim to go to bed is to rest and restore the energy, but not to sleep just because you have to sleep. Come on, you can't sleep like you are competing with the dead and expect to make it in the land of the living. Your bed is a factory for poverty. How much time do you spend in it? And please don't go to bed just because it is late at night. Most of the successful people actually draft their plans when the rest of the people are sleeping, and the quietness allows them to focus. The second game is despising written information. Rich people invest in a lot of time and money to research more and read about the things concerning their respective industries in which they fall. They keep up with the trending topics by reading newspapers, articles, blogs, diaries, and many more other written content. Most of the information that you cannot find anywhere like on TV shows is actually already put in books for you to read. Reading enables you to also get the motivation from those who have already reached where you also want to be. Someone once said that if you want to hide important information from people, just put it in books. Very few of people will bother to check out. And actually this is true. In the recent saga which occurred in South Africa about the arrest of their former president Jacob Zuma, the writers rooted everything that they could, and the one thing that they never touched were the libraries, clearly indicating that the information in books is only important to a very small group of people, to which you should also belong if you ever want to be rich. This brings us to the third game that you should stop playing if you ever want to become rich. And this is relying on your 9-to-5 job. Your 9-to-5 job is your regular traditional job which you do every day and get paid at the end of the month or week, or whatever it is. You could be an accountant, a teacher, an engineer, a driver, or anything, literally anything. Learn to save some time from your traditional work and start up some side hustle that will cover your back when you need to take a mortgage from the bank, or when you simply need to upgrade on your income. Relying on your 9-to-5 job will not cut it after you remove the home expenses, electricity bills, water bills, and other home utilities, when you expect to make savings and also be mentioned on the list of the rich. Your 9-to-5 job is just a hand-to-mouth earning for you. This brings us to the fourth game that you should stop playing if you ever want to be rich, and this is not accounting for your expenses and earnings. If you earn $5,000 a month and you spend $5,000, you will remain at that same level forever, unless you start to budget. If you start earning $5,000 a month and spend $5,500 a month, it will take you only a small amount of time to run out of the business and go back to the village. What are you supposed to do? There's either one of 2 ways. Either learn to minimize your expenses or learn to maximize your earnings, and if you are targeting to become rich, which I think you are, the second option is the best for you. The fifth game that you should stop playing if you ever want to be rich is caring less on little regular expenses. You might be the person who ignores the $50 which you spend every day in the sauna for massage, not forgetting that this builds up a lot quickly to bills that you can't even imagine at the end of the month. If you are one who takes Rotary membership subscriptions which you even take months without using, and you don't care about that, you should know that you are missing out on some points of saving. You should only subscribe to the things that you regularly use, and make sure that you stop hammering your wallet with unnecessary subscriptions. Learn to cut off on some of the unnecessary expenses and save some little bucks to start from there the next morning. Other games which you need to stop playing if you want to be rich include caring less about your own life. If you are someone who smokes packs of cigarettes each day and takes lots of alcohol, when will you start to focus on building wealth, when very soon you are going to be complaining of liver problems and lung diseases? If you take little care about your own life, there is no room for you to grow financially, because even if you struggle a lot, you will have to spend too much of your earnings and profits to cover hospital bills which will greatly affect your financial growth. If you can't give up on the things that only destroy your life, at least reduce on them. The next game is not thinking beyond today, beyond this month, or beyond this year. Some studies indicate that over 95% of the world's poor people are those who don't make plans for their future. Consequently, they run out of what to use in their daily lives and start to take loans which end up making them prisoners locked in poverty from which they will never escape. They end up failing to fund their ideas, and not to mention their children who aren't planned for, and therefore are unable to finance their education. Simple advice: if you ever want to be a billionaire or millionaire one day, or even just be someone rich, start planning for the future today. The next game is being a slave of gambling. The devil of gambling lures gamblers to believe that there is a shortcut to financial success, which is actually not the case. The word financial success itself means investing of enough time into doing a particular task tirelessly. Those who have reached there will always tell you that it is not an overnight story. There is no shortcut to success. You will always come back to the stage you skipped, and in gambling, you come back to the stage lower than the one you started on, at least most of the times. Gamblers know that. The other game is the game of procrastination. Millionaires, financial success and procrastination. Well, we all know that they can't be included in the same sentence. Do you want to be a millionaire? Wake up and do something about it. Procrastination only justifies unlimited time, and yet you will never get any day with 25 hours or more. The time you have is enough. Don't wait for more time, because it is not going to be there. Stop postponing tasks, because it simply builds up a bunch of work which you aren't going to be able to complete in the coming future. The other game which you should stop playing, if you want to be rich, is mingling with negative people. If you ever want to be financially successful, dump the negative people that are surrounding you, those who believe that they can't, and so you too can't do anything. Start to surround yourself with people who are inspiring and motivating. Do away with the toxic negative-minded people and start to deal with people who think positively and open-minded. Thanks for watching till the end. Be sure to subscribe to TV Ariel today, and also turn on the bell notification so that you don't miss our future videos. Also consider giving this video a thumbs up if it really made sense and was important to you. Again, thanks for watching. Let's meet in the next video. Stay safe.